All right, we'll get started with our Tennessee players. First up is tight end Eli Wolf, I'm sorry. And if you'll raise your hand, I will get a microphone to you. We'll go right down here on the front row to the right.
Morning, Eli.
Morning.
Jeremy has come in and really, not minced his words, saying the fans need to be better. Some of the players need to be better. As a guy that's been around for a while, do you think that's what Tennessee needed to hear going into the season?
Obviously, every day that everybody's striving to get better. So this offseason, we've been working as hard as we can, and I know the staff has pushed us to be the best players that we can.
We'll go right back here on the back row to the left.
Hey, Eli, by the time Coach Pruitt arrived in December, obviously pretty emotionally beaten down after your season and the drama with the coaching search. What was the first thing he said to you guys out there as a whole team or in a smaller setting that had you believing or that resonated that there was definitely bright days ahead for Tennessee?
He said we will win, and coming from a place that has won championships, we all just have to buy into what he does say, and I believe we will win.
Again, if you'll raise your hand, we'll get a microphone to you for questions for Eli. Go to the camera platform on the back right.
Eli, today Coach Pruitt said when he first kind of talked to you, he thought that you may have been a manager for the team. When he asked if you could block an SEC defensive end, you said no, but I can run a 4.5. What kind of has the process been like transitioning and getting used to what your role will be in this new offense?
Just the weight room in the offseason has been huge. I don't know if that's exactly how the conversation went down, but going into the spring, I was saying, hey, I'll do anything you need me to do. So I think my blocking is developed, and I'm excited this fall to see how much the weight room and just gaining weight has helped.
Go over here on the back row on the aisle.
What's it like to be going into your first season at Tennessee without Ethan on hand?
Playing with my brother was fun. I mean, obviously, it was a great time. But he's off doing his own thing, and I'm doing mine. So while it was a good run, it hasn't really crossed my mind much.
Go to the camera position in the back right.
Hi, Eli. I'm sure a Jeremy Pruitt question is exactly what you want, another one. But, when he left Alabama, a lot of the Tide players were really happy for him and his first opportunity to be a head coach. Why do you think players are so attracted to him? I mean, they seem to really want to rally around him as a coach.
He's a motivator, and he demands the most out of his players. So I know that if we buy into what he's saying, that we can really achieve a lot together.
Go right here on the third row on the left side.
Hey, Eli, you talked about Ethan, obviously a storied career at Tennessee. How much do you want to follow in his footsteps versus create your own legacy there?
And you said I want to create my own footsteps. Yeah, he did have a great career, and but we're two different people. So yeah, I want to create my own legacy. I want to be known as as Eli. So
Go to the camera position right there in the middle.
Eli, what's the biggest challenge of getting used to playing for a new coach?
There's a few. Just terminology, getting on the same page, and just establishing culture. Establishing culture is never easy, but I think we've taken big strides towards getting the culture that Coach Pruitt wants. But there's always going to be room for improvement.
Go standing over here on the left.
Good morning, Eli. What will be your role in the offense, and what will be the changes in the offense in general?
My role is going to be whatever they ask me to do. Whether it's inline blocking or split out, running routes. And the second part of that is the offense that has changed. We can do a lot. As far as specifics go, you'll have to talk to Coach Helton about that.
Go down here on the front row.
Aaron Murray had some pretty pointed comments about Coach Pruitt yesterday. Jeremy responded today. How do you guys feel when somebody calls out your coach like that?
We're all behind Coach Pruitt, and I don't know the specific comments you're referring to, so I won't say anything about that. But we're all behind Coach Pruitt.
Go to the camera platform all the way to right in the back.
Eli, this is the second year now that you guys have had a bit of a quarterback competition going into fall camp and probably going through fall camp. But what has that been like for the receivers, and what have you noticed from practicing with these guys so far in the spring and summer?
Yeah, all our quarterbacks are talented, and it's exciting to have so many talented quarterbacks. Just throwing with them, I know that whoever's out there, we're gonna have a good one, and I just want to do everything I can on Saturdays to make their job easier, and I know that they'll do the same for me.
Again, if you'll raise your hand, we'll get a microphone to you for any other questions. We'll go back here on the back row to the left.
Eli, you came from playing under Butch Jones, who seemed to have every phrase in the book that he used. Now you go to Jeremy Pruitt, who has a different approach. As a player, what do you like about that? Do you have a preference in that?
No, I don't have a preference. I did have a good relationship with Coach Jones, and I wish him the best. I'm excited moving forward to have Coach Pruitt.
Go to the back row over here on the right.
Hi, Eli. How involved is Fulmer in the game, and what is it like to have a Tennessee legend like that as your AD?
It's awesome having Coach Fulmer as our AD. He's done a lot for the program, and he'll continue to do anything that we need. So it's great to have him.
Any other questions? We'll go over here, back row on the left.
What's it like to represent Tennessee in this role today at Media Days, and also what's it like to make this trip with Kyle and Marquez?
It was a true honor to be, asked to represent the university here today. Kyle and Marquez, outstanding guys, class act. So it's been fun, and I think it's going to continue to be fun all day.
Go right here, right side.
You alluded to the offense doing more. There was some dry spells last season in terms of putting points on the board. Is it refreshing when you hear Jeremy Pruitt out in public saying we will score more points?
Yeah. You need your head coach to believe in you, so the fact that he believes so strongly in us, it is refreshing. And I think we're all motivated because last year wasn't what we expected of ourselves. So, I'm excited for this year.
Any other questions for Eli? All right, thank you.